Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel, and I hope you're having a wonderful holiday weekend. So today's video is a collaboration with Alexis from Haute Modesty, and I have her logo here. We decided to do a Memorial Day collaboration, just our two channels. And it's probably one of like the scariest collaborations I've done because we are going to do, each of us are going to do a makeup look with the colors of the American flag, red, white, and blue. And the reason why it scares me to death is I cannot stand the color blue because it does not work for my skin tone. Even though I'm wearing blue because Hubster is in the Air Force, this Air Force shirt, but I am a warm tone, so like cold tones like blues do not look good on me. So I don't have a lot of blue. I shy away from using blue, so it scares me to use it. So this is going to be very challenging for me, and I hope you guys enjoy it. Maybe get a good laugh. I don't know. So I had to really think about this, you guys. Because I don't have a whole lot of, there's two different types of red, in my opinion. There is a cool tone red that has blue undertones, and there is a warm tone red that has more orange undertones. I have a lot of the warmer tone reds. And then there are a lot of reds, as far as makeup, that will either turn pink when you put them on your eyes, or they turn more orange when you put them on your eyes. So that was a challenge because the challenge is to stay with the reds, the whites, and the blues. We originally talked about blending them and seeing if we could make looks with them blended. Obviously red and blue make purple. We both love purple, but I kind of wanted to stick tried and true to the American flag because Alexis has a military history as well. Air Force, she always loves this, and I'm wearing it for you, my darling, in the hubster. But you know, and I should have just shut my mouth and said, yeah, that's great, because it would have been a little easier for me. But no, I said I want to stay tried and true to the American flag colors, red, white, and blue. So my first thought was, okay, I have some of Jeffree Star's lippies, and he has in his equality, he has a very, very red and a very, very blue. And then of course he has, you know, his white. And I'm like, I could do that. But then I got thinking about this and going, I haven't really used this as an eyeshadow, and I wasn't sure they would blend out. And I did not want to look like I was going for a circus look. I want to really be able to blend these. And you guys, I just have absolutely almost no experience using his lippies on my eyes. And you can use these for your eyes, but I'm terrified to even try it, considering I really have no experience. I've used this color, his white, to do like cut creases and stuff, but you know, they're very thick and sticky, and I was like, ugh, not probably my best idea. So I don't have a lot of blues. That said, I do have his Blue Blood palette. However, I'm not sure I want to keep it, so I have not touched it, swatched it, nothing. So I didn't want to get into it. So I had to really look through my collection, you guys, and here's what we came up with. Okay, so y'all know I just got my Morphe 00 concealer that is pure white, that will be for my white. Now, for my blue, I'm going to use something out of this Hip Dot palette. And this Hip Dot palette I got Boxy, I believe, it might have been Ipsy, pretty sure it's Boxy. And I haven't thought about keeping this. And you guys, I really haven't done hardly anything with it. However, I really like these colors to use with purples, but that's not today. Today, I'm going to be working with probably these two, maybe a little of this one for my blues, okay? So thank you, Hip Dot, for coming to the rescue for the blues. So that left red. Now, I just said red. I think reds are tough because reds can turn pink and reds can turn orange. And the idea of this collaboration is to stay true red. So I wanted, because I'm using blue, I wanted a red with a blue undertone, which I really don't have a lot of. However, back again to Jeffree Star, and I came up with this as an option, and then I came up with, and it's right out of camera, I just got this, you guys, this Shades of Roses, and it has some really red in here. However, you all know I have talked about not keeping this, so I didn't want to use it and then end up not using it, because I have already used shades out of the Jawbreaker palette, so it's already my palette. So let me show you my thoughts on my reds. He's got a couple in here that I think will work. I believe the raspberry will work, and I believe this licorice is just going to be too orange, so I'm kind of thinking that I'm going to be working with the raspberry. So that's my challenge, you guys. I have a feeling this is going to be a very, very, very long video, so I will do my best in editing to edit out and or speed it way up. So the other thing is, we are going to each be doing a giveaway in our collaboration video. So make sure you watch her video and my video. One of my rules will be that you will need to be subscribed to both our channels. So, and your subscriptions need to be public so that I can verify. So somewhere in the middle of all this that's going to happen, I will probably find a point where I can cut in and drop the giveaway information, what I'm giving away and the rules and all that. So somewhere in this video, you will find that. So yeah, guys, I am absolutely terrified to do this, but you know, I agreed to. So wish me luck. We'll see if I look okay in the end. Like I said, you guys, blues, those cold tones don't look good on me. So I don't expect this to look great on me. But we'll give it a whirl. So hang on, everybody, and be prepared to watch me freak out and try to do this look. So, all right, hang on, guys.
All right, guys, here we are. So first thing I'm going to start off with is I am going to put down some of my e.l.f. Camo Concealer on my eyelids. And I'm going to blend that in instead of using a primer. So we're going to go in and just do a bunch of dabs. See how this works. I'm going to start with my finger, blending this out a little bit. And then I will be going in and cleaning it up with my makeup sponge. You don't want it to be so thick and heavy. So I use the e.l.f. It is the Hydrating Camo Concealer. So you can get their regular Camo Concealer or you can get their Hydrating, which I prefer the hydration because when it doesn't have hydration, it just really dries the skin down and kind of is almost painful. So, got my beauty sponge. We're just going to go ahead. That just pushes everything down into the excess skin as well as lifts off any excess. Just trying to make it really even. Now, I could have used my Morphe White to really get stuff to stand out. I just decided not to. So, I got all my brushes here. I have a giant mess, you guys, and I'm sorry. I have to decide what I want to use for a very small application. I'm going to use this brush. We're going to start with the blue, guys. Actually, no, I'm going to start with red. So I'm using this brush, and we're going to use this brush. So I'm going to use this one. I'm going to go in with my red Jawbreaker. So, as you can see, it's going to turn pink. And there's just, you guys don't know what to do about that. So I'm just going to lay down a little red, and then I'm going to have to work on blending. So these are the things that scare me, guys, about these colors, is they are incredibly bold and intense. So, okay, so I'm going to go in with blender, and we are going to just work on blending. So this is also setting the concealer. Use naked, but I'm going to use Hip Dot. Alright. I'm going to start in with probably that one. So my plan is to have the white on the inner corners, just a touch of white on the inner corners. You guys, otherwise, if I do too much blending of the colors together, I'm going to end up with purples. And the idea was to avoid too much blending and try to keep red, white, and blue. So just using this lighter color, it's called Maya from this Hip Dot palette. And this palette is the C Note palette. So right now, as you can see, oof, I can't see, too bright. I'm just starting out light. I would rather start out light and drag the color inward because I'm going to be following it with a bolder blue on the outside corners to just kind of deepen it. Because I am not in my bathroom, I am actually tapping the color back into the pan so that I can pick it up later instead of tapping it out on my desk and making a mess. So I have a tendency to, kind of hold my just outside here to kind of steady my eyes, I guess. Blues do not work and look good on me, so it's tough. The other problem I find is a lot of the blues will turn more turquoise. So I think I'm going to try that color there. That definitely is darkening up the color blue. Okay, I'm going to go back in and blend. Okay, so I have used that color and that color. Now this color is a shimmer, so we're going to go ahead and see how that looks. Go ahead and use this is a Makeup Institute brush, and I have a little cup of water. I'm getting my brush a little bit wet. I got it wet, and then I'm drying it on I've got a paper towel right in front of the microphone. Sorry guys, so it's damp. I've pretty much wiped all the water off, and I'm just going to pick up a little bit and just see how this is going to look on my lids. Trying to avoid mixing the blue and the red, but I clearly screwed that up, so you don't want to get your brush so wet that you get water in your pan because you ruin your shadow, so which is why I dried it off on the towel, paper towel. Getting it wet again and making sure I am wiping off any excess water and just picking up just small amounts. I'm sorry guys. Kind of pressing it and dragging it a little bit. Go back with my blending. So as I am aging, I'm getting excess skin on my lids, and that's really makes things a little challenging. I can see the creasing in my lids here from just the loose excess skin. So, alright, I'm going to try to drag the blue towards the corners because my final color will be the white, which is going to make those inner corners pop, but I'm not going to use a ton of white, so I do want to kind of drag some of that blue in, which is why I started with that very light color. Just kind of trying to blend them out a little bit now. So, I don't have any like blue eyeliners. What I do have is like this, which I will show you guys. It does not swatch particularly blue. It is more turquoise in my opinion. I also don't have any really red, like actual red eyeliners. All I have is this, which is more purple. I will swatch that for you guys. As you can see, it does not come off as red. So that leaves challenges. I do have white from COLLAB, which is very easy to use. And if I did not have the Morphe concealer, I could certainly use this to paint out the inner corners of my eyes. And then I have this, which looks pretty white, but it has a bit of a silver tone to it, so I'll show you guys. And that actually I might use on the very, very, very inner corners. It's a white silver, so that I thought might be fun as a final topper to the white. So, all right, y'all. I'm going to kind of blend down. Unfortunately, this red, as I was worried, is turning pink. You know, some of that could be the fact that I have concealer underneath, but, you know, that's my skin tone. That concealer is just lighter than my skin tone, but that is the problem I have with reds, so just like the blue is a bit of a problem, child. So, let's see about using, this swatches out very, very dark blue. I am going to try that with my wet brush and see if I can get these corners to darken up, and also it's a shimmer, so that is kind of fun. Yeah, there we go. It's definitely more of a darker blue look. Blues do not look good on me, guys. It's not my skin tone color at all. I cannot get away with wearing cool tones like this. I look really weird. So, yeah, that really darkened it up. Okay, so we're going with, it's called Tulum, T-U-L-U-M, out of the Hip Dot. And I'm going to use my damp brush with that color and drag it under, just under, a little bit under my eyes. But not too far, because if I pull too much dark blue under my eyes, it's going to pull that eye. Everything's going to come down, and it's just going to drag the look down. So I have to be really careful that I don't go too far under and get too much dark under there, because you don't want to snatch the look down, you want to snatch the look up. So because of how I'm doing this, I really can't use a whole lot of dark blue under my eye, so really that. I like that. Okay, so this is that color right here. Yeah, right there. So I've used that one, that one, that one, and that one. Just trying, guys. Alright, so that's where we're at. I'm sorry I'm bumping the table a little bit. I'm really happy with how that deepened up that blue. So I think I'm going to go ahead with, since I got that one a little dirty, and just get a little bit lighter blue in here. I'm going to use Spirit, this one here. I don't want to go too contrasting from the outer edges. And just pat that in, and then I will blend it. Again, I want to get closer to the inner corner, but that inner corner is going to be where I'm going to do my white. So I don't need to go all the way in there. That's a dark color, you guys. So, that's where I'm at. Hopefully you guys can see everything. So I'm going to kind of blend it down. Because I used a concealer, it's kind of blending in with that concealer a little. I didn't set that concealer with a neutral color on purpose. I did not want to put any other colors on my eyes to do this look that might turn these shades into something that I didn't want them to be. So I did not use like a beige or a really light white. I didn't set this with anything other than what I'm using right now. So, alright, am I happy? No, there's nothing about this look that's going to make me happy, but we're getting there. So, y'all know I got this Morphe. This is a concealer, and it is used to do a cut crease. Now, I'm not going to cut my crease with this, but I am going to use it for my white. So, I have this brush. This is an e.l.f. brush. It is their defining eye brush. I use this a lot when I am going in my inner corners. I like the angle on it. So, we're going to take this. Go ahead and pick up a little white. And I'm just going to pat it in. This is where I need to hold my... Now, if I was cutting my crease, I would follow the crease line and fill in, but I'm not. So I'm going to go a little bit over the blue, and I'm going to have to let this kind of dry, and then I'm going to have to probably go in again. So I'm going to go ahead and pick up a little bit more to do the other eye. I'm really more patting this in to my, and trying not to do too much dragging. Look how bold that is. You know, and I'm not at all worried if I go a little too far, you guys, because once it dries, I can blend up the blue over the top of the white again. So you can imagine doing a cut crease with this white, how stunning an underlay it would make. So this is actually not eyeshadow, it is concealer. So it's a full coverage concealer, it's quite thick. So yeah, it looks a little ridiculous right now, you guys, but I have to blend it. I have to let it dry, and I have to blend it. And I got it on the inside. So I could go ahead, I gotta put this... I can come in here. I'm just getting a little bit of the white on the under side of my... Messy. So, I have to let that kind of dry for a second. So what I will do, once it dries, is I will drag the blue in to kind of blend it, so it's not such a stark contrast. Now I could I could pull that white out further to do half of a white, but I think that's really a stark look. You know, and unfortunately this wants to be pink versus red. Now that's where I could come in with Jeffrey's, it is a lippy, but it's a very red lippy, and I might try, that might be really bold. So I might try it in the end and it might ruin the look, I'm not sure, but. So this is Morphe's Full Coverage Concealer in 000, which is used for cut crease, and it really is quite white. And I've done a little bit in here to kind of really lighten that up. Alright guys, I think this is dried down. It is sort of white, but I want to take this kind of shimmery white and see if I can shimmer up the inner corner. Don't know if that's actually doing anything or not. Okay, so I still have to blend. Oh gosh. Be careful because I just spilled some water. My brushes aren't getting wet, so just gonna pull some of the blue. Okay. So, the only thing I have to finish is eyeliners. My ColourPop white. So, all right. Brushes are trying to get wet. This is this one with a little bit of that dark. To finish the look, you guys, I will be back with liner and lashes on, and then we'll see. I gotta finish my brows as well, so I will finish the look off camera, come back, we'll see what we think of this, all right? Thanks, guys. Hang on.
Hey, everybody. All right, are you ready? We're going to talk about the giveaway included in this collaboration. So the first rule is you need to be subscribed to both my channel and Alexis's channel, which is Haute Modesty. And your subscriptions need to be public, which means if I click on your name and you're the winner, excuse me, and I click on channels, I need to be able to see that you are subscribed to myself and Alexis. So you need to be subscribed to both of us publicly. You need to be an adult over the age of 18, and you need to have a U.S. mailing address in the continental 48 states and or including the District of Columbia. So some sort of mailing address. This will go to the U.S. mail and be sent out through them. So somewhere I can send mail in the continental 48 states plus the District of Columbia. So you will need to use my secret word in a sentence down below in a comment. I will get to that in a minute. It will need to be a sentence that makes sense. Do not just put the word down there. That will disqualify you. Okay, so you have to use it in a sentence. Before we get into that, let's just show you guys what is in the giveaway. What's included? All the goodies, the good stuff. Okay, I got a brush and I got two brushes. So a couple brushes, bigger brush for your face, couple little eyeshadow brushes. I've got a spatula for you to use for doing masks, putting on your foundation, whatever you want. We've got a lip crayon. This one's by Duce, or however you say that. It's a very, very bold red, since we're doing this red, white, and blue thing. And since we are on that subject, this is the palette I'm going to include. This is the Roses one that I showed at the very beginning of the video. Lots of pretty, pretty, pretty shades in this. It's such a beautiful, beautiful palette. It's got a little color saver. I have not swatched or done anything with this, so that is included. It's in a nice little bubble mailer. We're going to give you a little sample of Kat Von D's translucent setting powder. And we're going to get you a little Elemis Dynamic Resurfacing Gel Mask. So here's a mask you can try. It is a ½ ounce or 15 milliliters. Elemis is good stuff. And we've got this cute little eyeliner, liquid eyeliner. It's Amuse Cosmetics. It is super duper cute. That, and then I have a couple of sheet masks for you guys. We've got this City Beauty Biocellulose. We have this Lapcos Charcoal, and we have a fun hyaluronic acid bubble mask. It's Korean Beauty. It is a Biomiracle Skin Therapy. So those are the fun items, and who knows, maybe I'll throw in a little something else. I sometimes tend to do that. Okay, so you need to have obviously watched this video, subscribe to the 2 channels that I am talking about, leave the comment down below. So this video is we're going to pop this out Sunday night. It is meant to be Monday morning, but with the holiday, Mask Mondays always run on Mondays. We're going to pop this video out on Sunday night, the night before Memorial Day. But the intention is it's a Memorial Day type video. So I'm going to go ahead and run this video through the following Sunday night at 6 p.m. Okay, so that I can announce a winner either after later in the evening Sunday or included in my Mask Monday video. So I'll leave that of course down below, but 6 p.m. Central Daylight Time will be the cutoff the following Sunday. So first Sunday in June. Can you believe it? We're almost there. All right, so let's pick you know what? The word is going to be flag, F-L-A-G. So let's talk about the flag, you guys. Yep, use that as your super special secret word. Again, you must use it in a sentence. Okay, so additional rules. YouTube nor any of the brands I have discussed here nor Instagram are associated or affiliated or have anything to do with this giveaway, nor actually really does Alexis, other than we are doing a collab. I paid for all this items either on my own or it was purchased through a subscription box, all that good stuff. So how you will be picked if you are a winner, if you follow all the rules, I will use a comment picker and I will make sure you followed all the rules. You will have 48 hours after the announcing of who the winner is to contact me either via my email, which is opinionatedhorsewoman@gmail.com, or via my Instagram, which is also Opinionated Horsewoman. You can DM me there however you'd like. So, and I will mail this. Once this gets out of my hand and is delivered to the U.S. mail service, it is not my responsibility if it gets ruined, okay? So I will do my best to pack it well, make sure it arrives to you safe and sound. But it is not my responsibility, nor will I be replacing any items if this is damaged. So I think that covers everything, but the details will be all below in the description, all the fine details on this giveaway. So thanks, guys. Hope you're enjoying watching me create this. So have a great one. See y'all in the video.
Hi everybody, I am back. I have added on my lashes with a little mascara, and this is the look. So I used the red from the Jawbreaker, which is his raspberry color, and it's turned pink. That's the problem with red. And then from the Hip Dot palette, I used 4 different shades of blue to get to my final look, which surprises me, but you never know until you get going with it. I started with this one, and then I added this one. I wasn't happy with it, so then I darkened it up with this one and this one, and that worked for me. And then for my white, we used the Morphe. Their white, it's their full coverage concealer. So I used that, and then I also, on my waterline, used a white, this is from ColourPop, but it's a white eyeliner to highlight the inner corner, and then I did my waterline. I did try doing a little pop of silver with this one. I'm not sure it really shows up, so it is what it is, but I think it works. I was very careful not to take too much dark under my eyes. That really drags the look down, drags everything down. So I want all the color and everything up top, and I even brightened up the under, with the white on the lash line. So I didn't do a great job with the lashes, guys. I kind of made a mess of it, but it is what it is. So thank you guys so much. Be sure to follow the rules of the giveaway, you guys. Thank you to Teresa. I don't know if you noticed this, Miss Teresa, but I use this every day, twice a day. Use it in the morning when I'm putting my eye makeup on, and then I use it at night when I'm washing it off. So definitely was using it again today. But so you know what I was wanting to do, you guys, to add to this? I was looking for some red, white, and or blue, either stars or some crystals. I kind of looked around. I couldn't find anything at like dollar stores or anything that was really the right colors. I kept coming up with things that were like this color blue, more of a turquoise. That wasn't going to work. So you could do that. You could paint some, if you had a steadier hand and less like less loose skin on your eyes, you could do little like stars, you could probably do some little stripes, but this would be my little red, white, and blue for Memorial Day. So let me know what you guys think. I am not a makeup artist. This is not a makeup channel. I struggled with this, guys. This is a color, the blue, I do not use. I just don't. It doesn't work for me with my skin tone. So it's not something that I would go back to. You know, I really deepened it out almost to smoke it up a little, got a little bit darker blue than I, you know, could have. But yeah, and this was really pink. So I do have Jeffrey's. I just want to swatch this and show you guys how red this is. This is a lippy, but you can use these on your eyelids. So if I really was bold and not totally scared, ooh, and I apologize, I'm moving that around, this would be a very bold red to use on the eyes. So I could try it. I've got my, could try it, but to bold it up, as you guys can see, it still turns pink. So that is troublesome for me. What maybe would work would be to use the white undertone. I feel like all that did was turn pink, and I did use the non-white side of this brush. It definitely brightened it up, but not as bold a red as could be. I think I'd have to really put a lot of layers on to really get that really, really red. So it does work. It's blendable. Kind of pushing that in. So let me know, guys. Do you have some of his lippies that you use as shadows? I've not really tried a whole lot, so I didn't want to do that here. But it definitely brightened up the red a little on that eye. But
Thank you guys so much. Don't forget all the rules in the giveaway. Make sure you know, follow that closely. And I appreciate you guys joining me for this. I'm sorry it took a little bit of time. Yeah, let me know what you think down below in the comments. If you're new here, would love it if you would hit that subscribe button and join my YouTube family. I have a lot of fun things scheduled, giveaways and stuff that are going to be really a lot of fun on this channel. So I would love it if you would be part of my YouTube family. So thank you guys so much. I hope your Memorial Day is wonderful, and I will see you on my next video. And shout out to all our servicemen, active, retired, and fallen. Thank you so much for your service. And thank you to the family members who are left behind while they are doing their duty. I really love you all. I really appreciate everything you do for our amazing country. So thanks, guys, so much. See you on my next video. Bye, everybody.